I'll be building different fast food chains across America, using this wheel to decide which fast food chain I should build. Here's a list of fast foods that AI gave me, and if I missed one, comment down below. Dunkin' Donuts! So I went ahead and did the layout. Entrance, dining area, cashier area, kitchen, and bathroom. So it seems to me that Dunkin' Donuts is pretty much a modern build, and it's almost like a little cafe that just sells coffee and donuts. Oh my, what is this? I'm thinking about making this two-story, but not actually two-story, just for the eye-catching appearance of the outside. And since it's modern, I'm just gonna use a flat roof. Why does this feel like I'm making the Chipotle? And I'm probably going to make this a mixture of like wood and concrete. You guys, last night I went to bed with socks in my hair. I wanted to try the heatless curl method, so I decided to go to bed with socks in my hair last night. And then when I woke up, you guys, I looked like Mufasa from Lion King. Like, my hair was literally so crazy. I, like, literally Scar, come in me right now. Like,
long live the king.
okay, now that the outside is finished, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of the gardening, and I'm just gonna place these flat roofs down and painting them as if they're flower pots. Then along this edge here can be the sidewalk. I also want there to be a parking lot, which I'll just be making out of concrete. And from the looks of it, it looks like Dunkin' Donuts has a drive-thru, so I'll be making one as well. Okay, hear me out, but I feel like pillars would look so good on the outside here. Of course, like not too many though, because then it'll wash out the build. Oh my gosh, that looks so cute. I feel like doing these doors is just a must. And then for the windows, I'm just gonna use commercial windows, but I'm gonna resize them. And I'm just gonna place them on this side here, also around this door. Oh my gosh, this is gonna bother me. Okay, that's perfect. And then right above, we can place this big Dunkin' sign. And since this section's the dining area, I'm also gonna add more commercial windows on this side. I want a lot of natural lighting in the dining area. Now, as for the gardening, I'm just gonna place these round bushes, but in like a pattern light. Then place these ferns between them and kind of change some of the colors. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side. Oh yeah, this is looking really good. Now for the parking spots, I'm just gonna be using this plain marking. Oh my gosh, I evenly distributed. Oh my, this is the first time in history. So I'm feeling kind of extra, and I kind of want to put little speed bumps in front of the parking spots. Oh no, I feel like it'd look really nice. And there we have the speed bumps. I feel like I should put windows on the top here. Would that be ugly? Actually, that looks nice. I'm keeping it. Now, as for the drive-thru, for the intercom, I'm going to place this basic smooth cube, but I'm gonna resize it. Then I'm gonna copy that one and place it behind it there. And the basic cube behind the other one is gonna be the actual menu. And we can just decorate this gray. Also, the main colors of a Dunkin' Donuts is mainly orange and pink. I have to redo this because it's bothering me. But what if we make this side of the sign orange and the other side pink? Is that stupid? I don't know. I'm keeping it. You guys, this is so cute. And since it's a drive-thru, I feel like we can add this intercom doorbell, and then you can speak to whoever is constructing the drive-thru. I feel like that'd be a nice addition, because some drive-thrus have that little camera right there in the middle. And we can't forget about the security cameras. I'm also gonna add some bushes around here because it looks so boring. Oh, that looks adorable. And I feel like there could be fences around here. Oh, we should also put this post sign, and we'll just make it like orange and pink. And then we can place another sign right here on the other side of the building and resize this one too. I feel like this sign should be pink. Now, the reason why this drive-thru is so long is because I'm gonna place two windows. One where you pay and one where you get the food at. And because we're nice, we'll go ahead and also give them a little roof so they don't get rained on. And we'll do this on this side as well. And to make it more realistic, we'll do some pillars. The back looks so bad. Anyways, we don't pay attention to the back. That's why the front exists.
Say ooh.
Now as for the lighting, I'm just gonna use this landscape lighting just so we can brighten up the place. Do you think LED lights right here would look good? I feel like they would. Underneath the drive-thru? Yeah, this would look good. But I'm gonna obviously change the colors. Oh yeah, that looks so good. I would come here. I've actually never had Dunkin' Donuts. I've actually never been to one, but I do have one like where I live. But from what everyone has told me, it's like really good. I've only had Starbucks. That's the most I've ever had relating to coffee, because I don't really like coffee that much. The only coffee that I can drink is iced coffee. I don't know what it is about warm coffee. I just can't drink warm coffee. Maybe if it's Christmas time and I'm cold, I possibly will. But something about just hot coffee does not taste right with me. I'm actually gonna hide this lighting in with the roof so you can see the sign more. There you go. Now the outside is finished. We're gonna work on the inside. So starting with the floors, I'm probably going to make the same texture of the dining room the same as the bathroom. Custom color would fit really well. And then we can do tile for the kitchen. That's a problem. We will deal with that later. We're gonna deal with that later. I'm not dealing with that right now. Honestly, I feel like the smooth rock for the kitchen would do really well. And then as for the dining area, I feel like just regular wood planks would do justice. And maybe we can blend that in so I don't have to deal with that. And I feel like to kind of divide this opening, we could do like a simple arch. Because I kind of want to divide the cashier station with the actual kitchen. And then we'll just use these basic counters to do the cashiers. And we can't forget the display case. This time I remembered what it's called. I feel like we should do 2 of these. We can take out one of the counters. Oh yeah, that looks good. And then we can do like an orange and a wood plank for the counter. Should we make the display cases colorful? Yes. Yes indeed. Oh, that's so cute. And now I'm placing these modern doors to divide the bathrooms. We can do these restaurant tables. We can make these orange and pink. And same for the chairs. Then we can place these napkins. I was thinking we can put some tables and chairs right here, some on this side. And I feel like we can place these console tables as like a little bar. And we can just place these stools. The only reason why I'm kind of messing them up a little bit, so it looks like they've been kind of used. For the dining room, we can also add these plants in this corner. We can also add some paintings and make these like little posters. I really need to do something with this lighting. I feel like the lighting looks really good now. I don't know if I'm enjoying this smooth rock. I feel like it needs to be concrete.
Bruh.
Then we can probably add some wall trims. Honestly, that kind of looks good, I'm not gonna lie. Mistakes are just beautiful little happinesses.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Honestly, since this space right here is kind of like throwing me off, I feel like we should add pillars. And I just feel like these pillars would look kind of good. Not too many though, just something to fill up the space. We can use this linen wood. Okay, that looks good. Kind of divide like the entry dining and the line. Maybe we can add a basic cube right here in the center, and this can be like a self-ordering station. And maybe we can also add these pillars. Oh, that's okay, I feel like that looks really good. Dining room is done. Now let's move on to the bathroom. I feel like just to change it up a little bit, we can add concrete on this side of the wall, this wall trim. Bathroom is kind of a tight squeeze, so I'm thinking we can just fit one toilet in each bathroom. For example, we can just put this basic counter right here and then copy this one and just place it on the other side, kind of like mirroring the restrooms. And then as for the mirrors, we can do this framed mirror, this tilt sink, toilet, and to make it look kind of fancy, I'm just gonna add these potted plants. Last but not least, we also need a trash can and some toilet paper. OMG, you know what? I almost forgot. We need some soap and a hand dryer. And here we have the bathroom. Okay, now for the cashier area. Of course, we're gonna need cash register, and maybe we can do some paper food bags. Of course, we're gonna need the same thing for the drive-thru, but only one of them is going to get a cash register. And in this area, we can put like the fountain drinks. And they also sell coffee, so we're also gonna put this espresso machine. And above here, we can add a shelf, and then we can place some mugs, and we'll make these like different colors. We can also add these round jars and make this coffee. And in the center here, we can place some commercial counters, and we can also place some food warmers. Now for the kitchen, we're going to need a commercial fridge, an oven, fryers, a sink, another trash bin, a tray rack, and a flat grill. I also want to add vents in this kitchen for some ventilation. They have road markings? What? Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Hold on, I'm getting distracted. When did this happen? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm getting distracted. I also wanted to put like little TVs in the dining area. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh, distracted, and then what is that? because we're gonna need some ventilation for the kitchen. Am I doing this wrong? I feel like I am. I hate how I'm like so extra. It's actually annoying. Like, girl, you don't need to do all this. Okay, the kitchen is looking so good right now. I'm just gonna add another Dunkin' Donut logo right here in the middle. We're also going to need some food trays, and we can make these pink, and some jars. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the cups. And then maybe we can also add some sugar. Pretend these are little sugar jars. Give these some different sizings. Maybe even some oil, utensil racks. You can honestly put some of these trays in the little tray rack here, and then we can color them different colors. And lastly, we can also copy and paste some more posters. The Dunkin' Donuts is finally complete, so let's take a tour. So here's the exterior of the Dunkin' Donuts. It is very modernized, and I really like how the exterior came out. And you also can't forget about this amazing drive-thru. Then when we first walk in, you're immediately introduced with this self-checkout station along with the dining entrance. You turn to your right, the dining room extends all the way towards the bathrooms. Bathrooms came out very basic, but I kind of like the minimalistic style of it. And once you leave the bathrooms, you just go straight forward to the checkout station where you're introduced with all the lovely foods that Dunkin' provides. Then over the counter is the cashier station where you can check out through the drive-thru. On the right side of the kitchen is the actual kitchen itself where all the magic happens. It is a very modern style, but it came out very, very nice. I really love the color palette. If I were to work at any Dunkin', it'd probably be at this one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Voxel out.